In developing communities, good governance is recognized as a key tool to tackle climate change and drive rural development. To shed light on this important issue, a study led by the Economy and Environment Program for Southeast Asia, or IPSI, looked at good governance practices, leveraging social influences and social capital to see whether they are appropriate policy tools for Vietnam. IPSI supports researchers in analyzing environmental problems from the lens of economics. The research was led by economist Nam Phan Khan from the Faculty Development at the Ho Chi Minh City University. The study finds that social influence has significant and substantial effect on the amount of money people are willing to contribute to a specific rural development project. In the southern part of Ho Chi Minh City, a new bridge now helps communities to safely cross a river, providing access to schools, markets, and better connection among villages.
My research project on funding a new bridge in Vietnam in rural area, providing public good is a big important topic, especially for developing countries like Vietnam, because developing countries is lacking of fund for setting up infrastructure in rural area. We see the bridge as a public good, and that area the government normally take care of the big infrastructure like the big bridge over the big river. For small infrastructure like small bridge over a canal, the fund depends on the village.
In Vietnam, villages fund projects that provide local public good themselves. A matching fund voluntary contribution mechanism could be a useful instrument to drive this development forward. This is Gyeong Trom village in the Mekong River Delta. There are more than 200 residents benefiting from a bridge project. In this village, according to the IPSI study, people are generally willing to cooperate, and that social influences strongly affect how much individuals choose to contribute to a shared resource such as the construction of the concrete bridge.
I'm very happy to observe that after this FC funded projects, the village actually have a real bridge.
For many farmers like Tran Van Hong, the bridge makes it easier for them to transport their goods and visit nearby villages. This used to be a bamboo bridge where people in the villages can only walk through it, Tran Van Hong said. Now, he said, it is easier for them to transport their farm produce like rice to the city and nearby communities. He said he and other farmers in the village hope that the bridge can be widened soon so that bigger transportation, like tractors, can pass through it. Phan Mantri of the People's Community of An Ngai Thai village agrees that people in their village are now very happy with the construction of the bridge. He said there is now a better relationship and communication between their village and to other nearby communities. That is why the people in their village are very responsible in taking care of this infrastructure. And he said they also asked the people to take care of it and their environment. The provision of public goods relies not only on the governments, but also on people's voluntary contributions, as shown in this bridge project in Gyeongtrong village. For many residents, the bridge is critical for the village to gain economic and social development.
And I see the bridge is a very good symbol of cooperation. The bridge is expressed that connect two sides of the canal, and that is cooperation. People in the village cooperate to build a bridge, and people cooperate with researchers to have that bridge. So very good symbol for research and development projects.
Indeed, social influence can drive rural development as shown by the IPSI research. The study findings on the social influence are important as they contribute to a general understanding of what determines people's contributions to a real public good in a developing country. The study points to the conclusion that a matching fund voluntary contribution mechanism could be a useful instrument to drive development forward.